live vlog. We're on episode 121. It is Friday, the 24th of what's that? 24th of April. It's 10 past 8 p.m. in the evening UK time. My name is Brad, of course. What we're talking about today, this is an open chat, basically. It's going to be open, honest conversations, really. In a nutshell, I don't have many bullet points with me today. I've just turned up. I'm doing my best, the best I can, of course, in real time. Hi, Depression Talk. Hi, Rob, should I say, DT. How's it going? Great to see you on here. How's it going? How's your day been? How's your lives been? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing as well as you can. Mod me up, bro. All right, then I'll mod you up. I'll mod you up. Absolutely. I'll do it now. There we go. You modded up, DT. Thanks, man. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you. By the way, thanks a lot. What was I going to say then? I've had a busy day, man. A busy week. I was hanging out my... I'm just going to speak in real time. It's been a good day, mate. Went out to the park. Is the weather nice in Devon? I'm assuming it's probably better than where I am up north in comparison. DT says, thanks, mate. No worries. I bet it was nice. It's a nice day, isn't it? It's warmed up. Yeah, I've got a little bit of it today, if I'm honest. I'm going with the flow today. I've had a busy fucking day, man. I was hanging out my ass, if I'm honest. Oh, just forcing myself through the day. Nothing exciting, if I'm honest, but there we go. And I've only just come home, had a bath, and now here I am again, just trying to make things work, I suppose, the best I can. Welcome back, Tanner. How's it going, mate? Hope you're okay, Tanner. DT saying, beautiful here even now. I don't go out anywhere, so today was a massive challenge. Oh, wow. Why you just limited it then. I remember you saying that you went to the shop and it was a big achievement for you. You went. So what part did you go to? Was it busy? What was challenging about it? Is the question. Why? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to answer, just don't. It's fine. But why? What was challenging about it? What did you find the most challenging? And how? And if you did, it's by the sounds of it, you've overcome some of that or all of that. I don't know the full ins and outs. The sun has not set. Look, you can see. No, it's not set yet, Tanner. That's just a little view from outside there. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. So today's live, if anyone just knows, I'm just speaking freestyle. It's an open, it's an open, honest chat. That's what we're doing. I'll try and I try to be mindful and meaning with what I say as much as I can. I try to be deep sometimes. I get you can't always be deep because life it's balance in it, I suppose. But motivation, anyway, I'll carry on. Motivation Master saying, hello, Brad, how are you today? To be honest, Motivation Master, I'm a bit tired, but I'm all right. I'm doing the best I can. I've had a fucking busy week, hard week at the hospital. Just doing my best, man. How are you? Less about me. How are you? Hope you're okay, Motivation Master. But I've got through the week. I'm grateful. I'm going to watch The Prodigy tomorrow, which will be fucking amazing. I used to love them in the 90s. I was a massive fan of The Prodigy. That was my band when I was a kid. Obviously, not all of them are there now, but it'd be great to see them live. They're live at the Wembley Arena, not the Stadium Arena. But it'll be good, hopefully. It's going to be a lot of driving, though. Anyway, it's almost midnight here in Istanbul, Tanner. Wow. Is it hot in... I can assume it's really hot in Istanbul as well, Tanner, as well. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit. It's a bit loose there. Welcome back, Dawn. Big shout out to Dawn. Thanks for all your support, by the way. Thanks to everyone else as well, of course. Hi, Dawn. How are you? How are you? How's your week been? How's everyone else's week been? Is the question as well. Motivation Master saying tired and still putting in the effort to do a live stream. Yeah. Yep. I'd go live 3 times a week, Sunday, Monday evening, Friday evening, which is now, and Sunday morning most of the time. But this week it's not going to be morning because I'm going to be tired. I'm going to get home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I am not. I'm getting older. I'm 43. I'm not used to going out, so I'm going out all day tomorrow, and I'll probably suffer for it on Sunday if I'm honest. It'll be good. It'll be good, but I can't handle it as much as I used to. Yeah, I've got to put the effort in, Motivation Master. If I don't, nothing's going to happen. I have to keep trying. I have to. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I have to speak my truth. I have to be, and I have to, in my opinion, I have to fucking have meaning. I have to meaning to what I'm saying. If I don't have meaning to what I'm saying, then what was I going to say? If I don't have meaning to what I'm saying, then I'll be just talking nonsense. And nonsense is good sometimes. Oh, thanks, DT. Thanks, man. Oh, thank you so much. Really kind, man. Thank you. Massive shout out from Timmy too. I said massive shout out. Timmy says, thanks, DT. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you, DT. Thank you. That's amazing. Thanks, man. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Thanks, man. I didn't expect that at all. It's amazing. Thanks, man. I look 30, Motivation Master. Thanks, man. I'll take that. DT saying the anxiety cripples me, mate. I go anywhere and the paranoia sets in. Shit. Let me think. So when the you're very welcome. Thanks, DT. What is the, sorry, I'm asking you a lot of questions on that. Trying to dig deeper, but don't, if I go too far, tell me to shut the fuck up and I will. Honestly, I will. The anxiety cripples me, mate. I go anywhere and the paranoia sets in. Let me try and understand that the best I can. I'm trying to think, mate. Trying to answer as best I can. Why does what are you thinking about when the anxiety cripples you is the question. Sorry. What's the thought process? And the paranoia? Are you worried about what other people think? Do you think people are saying this or that about you, I suppose? Maybe. I'm just guessing here. Of course, I don't know the full ins and outs. Is it as soon as you walk out the door as well? I get panic anxiety attacks. Wow. Shit, that doesn't sound easy. And how long have you had them for, DT, is the question. How long have you had those for? Dawn says, I'm good, thanks. What's been happening, Motivation Master? Nothing much, Dawn. Thanks for asking. I'm just reading some of the other comments too, sorry. You're in Sunderland, Dawn. How's life in Sunderland is the question. Just so everyone knows as well, DT, Depression Talks, who his name is actually Rob, has his own channel. He's live every day, several times a day. He talks to people randomly, like ad hoc style, in a genuine manner, which is great to see. He does have meaning here and there in the chat, but it just flows naturally, so to say. He does do carvings in his lives. He's good with woodwork, making snails and mouses and other things. He does some other content, just speaking to people, having a brew, having a smoke, talking about depression on and off here and there. So yeah, please check out Depression Talks channel, by the way, guys, just to give a shout out to you there. Yeah, just been going out, been the last few days. I get panic anxiety attacks. That must fucking, I don't think I've ever experienced that, if I'm honest, DT. But it doesn't sound fun. My partner, she has anxiety. She has a lot of anxiety. She struggles with it. I don't know with the panic attacks. Is it when you get clammy and things like that? Sorry, I'm probably not getting the words out well. Storm saying depression. Did you look at carnivore? It absolutely kills anxiety. There could be some truth in that. It's that's just eating eggs, isn't it? Eating meat only, red meat, chicken. There's no carbs, there's no bread. It's a strict diet, that. Is it easy to follow? I'd say no, in my opinion. However, there is its anti-inflammatory properties to it, isn't there, Dawn? Dawn knows more about it than I do. Is it something that you could look at? Maybe. The gut and the mind are connected, aren't they? The gut and the mind are connected. I'm not saying that's one size fits all, though. Of course not. I'm not, just to be open and honest, I'm not, what's it called? I work as a scrub nurse, don't I? But that's it. I'm not a medical professional, and I'm not a psychologist, just to be open and honest. Of course, just want to be honest. Been the last few years, DT. When did that sort? Oh, sorry, man. That's awful. When did it start? And is it worse now or better than it used to be? I bet it was, challenging when you lose your job, isn't it? When you can't do the job you used to do. It takes away, I can imagine it taking away your meaning, etc. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get the words out. Sorry, guys, I'm going off a bit on. I'm sorry if I'm not communicating perfectly right now. Sorry, I'm doing my best. Dawn's having a look at DT's Depression Talks channel. Just subscribe. Thanks, Dawn. That's really kind. I suppose you just started. It's like just keep turning up, don't you? I suppose. Let's just say you go to the shop, or I don't know, you go to the park and you go on a quiet time, and you're full of a panic attack. You turn up and you go home, and then you go, right, that was fucking horrible. I've just had a fucking panic attack. Sounds horrible. Right, I'm gonna go again, and then you go again. I don't know if that'd help. But then it's just, I suppose you just get used to it potentially. But I bet that's easier said than done. Of course. Sorry if I'm not communicating the best today. Your best is different every day, man. There's ups and fucking downs, isn't there? Some days you can take on the world. Other days it's just it's a struggle sometimes. I must admit. What was I going to say then? I don't know. Trying to talk. Sometimes the words come, sometimes they don't. Just got to channel whatever I can as best as I can. I got kicked off another channel the other day. I got done for trolling, man. I got fucking done for trolling. Oh my God, a shit story, but I'll tell you it anyway. I didn't mean to. I'm not going to name the person's channel's name out of respect. Anyway, and maybe I don't know. I could have been in the wrong a little bit. I said I apologize to this person after the facts because I got timed out on someone's channel. I've never been timed out before. I'm usually respectful. I'm not a dick. I try not to be a dick. Anyway, long story short, crap story time. Here we go. Anyway, I said, where's the depth? I asked the question, where's the depth? This person was saying, hi guys, this is amazing. Like. It's great to see you all here. This is this is amazing. Oh, where are you from? Really like positive, easygoing, superficial, but light, positive vibes going on. There's nothing wrong with that. This part, whatever. Everyone has their own way of communicating. Every channel does it their own way. And I was just like asking, where's the depth? Like, you talk about positivity, I thought, brilliant. That's really good to see. But I don't know. That's it. It's like positive, everyone's positive, everyone's happy, everyone's this, everyone's that. Where's the depth? What are you going to talk about suffering? What are you going to talk about working on yourself? What are you going to talk about honesty? Like deeper shit. And maybe that's what I want to see. But I can't expect other people to be like that. But I asked a question. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? But I wasn't trying to be rude or anything. And then I got told that I had loads of work. I misinterpreted me and said that I had a lot to work on and I need to sort my head out or something like that. And I thought, oh shit, oh dear. And then I got timed out. Crap story, but there you go. But anyway, then I reflected upon this. And I'm thinking, I apologise to this person. I said, I didn't mean to upset you. I was just asking questions. I didn't mean to upset you. Let it go. I'm not naming the person because I don't want to do that. But then I just thought to myself, what does it say about me as a person? I'm self-reflecting now. So you have an interaction with someone. It doesn't go well. They misinterpret you and they call you rude. Then I question myself going, oh shit, I feel really bad. I've upset them. I've asked myself, what does it say about me? What does it say about me? And I thought, oh, fuck, why have I even asked the question? Why am I even bothering? I asked myself. And maybe it's just because I was thinking to myself in relation to what I do. I think it's because I value depth. I value honesty. I value all those things. I just drawn to those things. And I was not, obviously, if you're that type of person and then you go into a more of a superficial environment where everyone's just talking about positivity, good for them. That's their thing. Leave them to it, I say. That's their thing. But you come in with some fucking deeper reflective questions, you're going to upset the apple cart a little bit sometimes. And they might think you're up. They might think I'm a weirdo or whatever. I don't know. But I can't just do this surface level shit. Everything's good all the time. No, it's fucking not. No, it's not. It might be for some people, good for them, but I don't think so. Not from my experience in life. And I might be a bit of a cynical twat saying this, but I'm being honest. I think life can be fucking brutal. I think there's suffering involved. I think if you want to do any healing, you've got to look within and you've got to look at yourself and realise that your shit stinks sometimes, mate. My shit stinks. Everyone else's shit stinks. And to heal and to work through things, it needs that. Don't get me wrong, positivity is really important. Fucking right it is. The world needs more of it. It's a good thing. But I think you need, I don't know, for me, I think you need the depth anyway. That's what I'm about. I'm chatting a load of crap here, but there you go. That's my little rant. Anyway, I'm warming up a bit. Dawn saying, have you tried EMD or EFT? I was told rewiring brain pathways helps because your brain gets used to going straight to disaster. Wow. It's rewiring your cognitive, yeah, rewiring your brain. It sounds interesting, that, Dawn. Don't know exactly how that works. I suppose it's becoming desensitized to certain situations, desensitized to go to the shop, desensitized to going to the park, and just putting yourself out there and then retreating. And not every day, it's just do a little bit, come back, do a little bit, come back. Some days you'll go out and it'll be okay. Other days you'll have a full-on fucking panic attack, I can imagine. And you think, oh my God, I've got nowhere. We're doing really well for 2 weeks. And then I've fucked up. I've dropped the ball. And then you just keep repeating. That's a really simple way of saying it though, isn't it? Hi person. How are you? Good evening, sir. How are you looking? How are you looking? Well, you're looking forward to the weekend. A person, yeah, I am actually. I don't usually do much. I'm a bit boring. I work. I do this. I go to the gym and whatever else. But I'm going to a concert, which is going to be amazing. I'm going to Prodigy, to watch the Prodigy on Saturday. Anyway. Hi, Ronan. Welcome back. How are you? Hope you're okay. Hey, everyone. I'm just listening. Really thought I'll talk now and again. I'm home from my chiropractor appointment. Nice one, Ronan. I used to go, it's where they crack your back, isn't it? Get your body into alignment. How was that? I used to enjoy doing it. I've not been to that for years. It's really good for you. Anyway, Dawn saying, oh, hope it went well, Ronan. Shelley's saying hello, everyone. Hi, Shelley. Welcome back. Hope you're okay. Thanks for the support, by the way, DT. I hope you're okay. Hope you're okay, man. Sending depression talks, some love and some healing. And you're doing really well. I don't know if you're still there by it, but you're doing really well with your channel, man. You're doing really, really well. Honestly, you are. Keep going. Anyway, Dawn's saying, I agree with looking for lessons and blessings and silver linings, but you can't do it exclusively. Yes. Looking at the silver lining, sometimes that's a great thing. Looking at the blessings, showing appreciation, positive affirmations, they're all good and well. They really are. They're little pick-me-ups, aren't they, in life? And they get you through the day. Or sometimes you'll be hurting so bad that you don't really want to go deep and you just need a bit of positivity. And you don't want to go deep because it's not, you're not ready for it. Anyway, what was I going to say? So, what was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. Hi, Yorick. Welcome back, mate. Welcome back, everyone else. Hope you're all okay, by the way. How's your week been, guys? Hope it's been well. But I think, yeah, sometimes little pick-me-ups are good. Positivity is good. We all fucking need that. But I like to go deep, man. That's what my channel's about most of the time. I think it's important. It's not going to get me loads of likes. Might not get me loads of likes. I'm not going to grow super, super fast because I haven't done, but I've done it my own way. I'm fucking going to be real, man. And sometimes me being real is going to mean it ain't going to be pretty. It's not going to sound fucking fluffy. It's not going to sound all airy-fairy and amazing. Sorry, but it's not. It's just not. And that won't be for everyone. I get it, but there you go. That's my little fucking rant. I hope it went well, Ron, and Dawn's saying. Chiropractor's good, man. Whereabouts in the body did they do? Did they do the back, the lower back, the hips? I'm guessing here. Dawn's saying, I agree with... No, sorry, I've read that. Ron saying, it went well, Dawn. It was relaxing. Got another one tomorrow. Have you got an injury, Ronan? Dawn saying hello to Shelley. Shelley says hi to Dawn. Where am I from? I'm actually from a small town called Darwin, which is in Lancashire, which is near Blackburn, which is in England, northwest England. Rad. Very ski. Where are you from? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Nice one, Ronan. Was it you who had sciatica? That can be very painful, can't it? No crack, please. Only cocaine hydrochloride. Fair enough, Bad Marsh. Enjoy. Sounds fun. Have an amazing time. A person, thank you so much. Welcome back, by the way. Thank you. Cheers. I'll have a great time. I'll do my best. I bet you I'm doing a live on Sunday. I'm probably going to be really tired. I probably will be, but I'll turn up. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let me just pin that. That's all good. Thanks. Hi, Clear Vision 2005. Isabella, hi to you too. Hi, Kirsty Smith. Of course I remember you. Of course I remember you. Remember you all. Thanks for coming back. Your back and your neck. Yeah, it's a common one, isn't it? We tend to lean forwards, don't we? It decompresses the spine, the vertebrae, doesn't it? The discs in the spine, which can cause the pain over time, can't it? It's good to look after your back. Yoga's meant to be really good. Pilates is meant to be really good. Just exercising, keep moving. Vinter Alan, hi, welcome back. Hope you're okay. It happened as I was at the trampoline park with my daughter. Do you know what? Trampolines, Ronan, do you know what? Sorry, I'll read your comment in a moment. One of the orthopedic surgeons once told me, he said he hates trampolines. I said, why? He says it causes so many injuries, trampolines. They cause so many injuries. Got to be careful. So it happened, I was at the trampoline park with my daughter and then she started to run away. So I had to catch her and tripped over a shoe and landed on my back and on the hard floor. That sounds fucking painful, Ronan. Sorry to hear that. Ronan says hello to Yorick. Kumar, are you British? I'm English, yes. English. Got my scan done today. Clear vision. Okay, what did you have? An MRI scan? Was it? Or an X-ray scan? I'm guessing here. Avantika says, are you from India, Pakistan, or Bangladesh? You look like one of them, just asking. Fucking hell. Or from Korea. No, I'm from the North Pole, mate. I'm a North Polean. Obviously. Oh, North Polean, mate. My mum and dad are polar bears. I'm talking shit. Yeah. Let the let the what they called come on. Let the trolls be. You help me algorithm, so thank you. Thank you. Anyway, he sucks all the above. Her today, gone tomorrow. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone, mate. It's all good. You got an X-ray, then you got to go for MRI. I have crystals in my tendons. I've never heard of that. Crystals in your tendons. That's new to me. Excuse me. My voice is going a little bit. You've got a question whatever. Do I like your new profile picture? Let me see. I can't really, Kirsty, I can hardly see it. I'm trying to look now. I can't really, I'm really sorry, Kirsty. I'll have to check it out later because I can't see it. Kirsty, if you just met, please do me a favor. Will you just look at one of my videos? Just type hello into one of my videos. And then I can click on you then. I can't click on you now. Actually, tell a lie. I might be able to click on you now. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at your thingy. Yeah, it's very nice. I can see it now. Tell a lie. I can see it now. It's got the mountains and the trees. Yeah, it looks cool. It's nice. Did you do it yourself? Where did you find it? Hi, Dean Hodge Gravel. How's it going? Hello. You remember that turtle? That's Timmy. Timmy says hi. How are you? Just drinking my tea, guys. Going with the flow. I don't know if you're still there, DT, Rob. Thank you for your support. Thanks, man. That's very kind. I didn't expect it. Thank you. On another note, thank you to everyone else. Thank you to everyone as well, of course. Thanks for anyone that comes back. Feel humbled, honestly, that people that even watch and listen to me fucking speak. Obviously, I try to be as useful as I can. I want to be useful. I want to make sure I'm useful. I don't want to be useless. Of course, I know I'm not useless, but I think you've got to, I don't know. I'm going on one. Do you feed Timmy? Yes, chicken nuggets, of course. Chicken nuggets. You're making a giant plushie, Hard Scrabble. Which one are you making? You don't. I don't know what you mean, man. I don't know what you mean. Anyway. From Monsters. Oh, Dean Hodge-Scrabble from Monsters University. Monsters Inc., is it? All right, cool. You sound like you're very creative. That's great. Casey saying done. Okay, cool. What was I going to say then? I don't know. Let me just relax. Try and be the best version of myself. This is just an open chat, an honest open chat that we're going with today. I'm going with the flow. It's I'll just type that in actually. I'll just type that in. It's just an open chat. I'm chatting the best I can. There we go. You like my accent? It's an acquired taste, mate. It's an acquired taste. I look like Mike Lawowski. I don't know who that is, man. I don't know who that is. Hi, Hug Giver. Welcome back. How are you? Welcome back. Have you been at work today? I hope you're okay. Oh man, I'm struggling today. If I'm honest, I'm struggling a bit. Yeah, doing my best. Leeds United playing Sunday, FA Cup semi-finals. I hope they win, Kirsty. I hope probably who they playing. I bet you that I'm assuming they'll be the underdogs. Saeed saying you should try doing live streams on YouTube. I am doing. Shall I say good evening, hug giver? Have you been at work, hug giver? I've been working today. I hope you get some rest. You see, well, I need to tell myself this as well. You seem like you do a lot of hours. Hope that you get some rest. Need some rest. Anyway, can you play my song Still Monster? No, I can't play a song. Kirsty's saying Leeds United played against Chelsea. Wow, I hope Leeds win, Kirsty. I hope you're not a Chelsea fan, but I hope Leeds win. Anyway, I've had a few days off. My mum is in one hospital, my daughter in another. So I've been, oh, bloody hell, Huggy. You sound like you're going through the ringer there, you know. You've had a few days off. My mum's in one hospital and my daughter's in another. Oh, man, that sounds stressful. I hope they're both okay. Huggy, sending love and healing there. I hope they're okay, man. Why are they in if you don't mind me asking, why are they in hospital? And I hope they're okay. Your brain went blank, Dean. My brain goes blank too sometimes, Dean. Honest to fucking God. Sometimes I work in the theatres and I'll go, right, I'll leave the theatre and I'll walk to where the board is, and the board is where all the staff are. It says all the theatres and all the staff that are in them. And I'll walk to the board and I'll think, I'll just stand there like a dick and I'll go, oh shit, I forgot what I've come for. I'll stare at the board and I'll think, shit, I forgot, and then I'll walk away. So sometimes my brain goes blank. Does anyone else's brain go blank sometimes? My brain goes blank on here sometimes, if I'm honest. I overthink things. Or sometimes someone will present something and I think, oh, I don't know what to say, or I'll try and give the best answer I can, but I'll overthink it. And therefore the blankness starts. How's your local aviation guy? Hi, your local aviation guy. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate you all. So thank you. How's the day going? It's been a good day. I'm just a bit tired, mate. Shelley saying, Brad, how's things? Are you all right? You look tired, friend. Oh, thanks, thank you, Shelley. Yeah, a little bit, but I'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, just gonna keep plodding on the best I can. You're a Leeds fan, Kirsty. I'm not a Leeds or a Chelsea fan, but I prefer Leeds, so I hope Leeds win. Shelley's saying, hug give it, is everything okay? I hope so. Brad, we all get foggy brain. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we fucking do. Absolutely. Hug give it saying my mum has a fall, broken nose and shoulder. Ouch, shit. Is she going to need a shoulder replacement or an operation? But they're not going in to operate. Sorry, I didn't really read that. Forgive me. Hug give, I'm going to read it properly. Your mum has had a fall, broken nose and shoulder, ouch. But they're not going to operate. A CT scan has shown scans for her stomach, lungs and pancreas. My daughter has suspected meningitis. Fucking hell, hug give, shit. That's so they wouldn't have known about the cancer unless it's because of the fall, the way the CT scans picked that up. I'm really sorry to hear that. Honestly, genuinely, I hope that you're okay, as okay as you can be. Let's say. I hope that your mum gets some effective treatment as well. I'm really sorry to hear that, by the way, and I hope that your daughter's okay too, and I hope that you're okay, and that your family's. Sorry, just sending out some hugs and respect to you, hug giver. Have they got your daughter in? Oh God, meningitis as well. How old's your daughter? And I hope that she's getting the right treatment to help her heal, etc. Sorry, I can't get the words out there. Astrid says hi. Astrid, hi to you. Nice to meet you, by the way. Who's that grumpy plush? Praying mantis? That is Timmy. Timmy says hello. Hello. Hi. That's Timmy. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you all, by the way. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Timmy's just fucking falling off a book. Shit. Sorry, guys. I like him in the background. He's my little mascot. He's my little friend, or whatever you want to call him. It's great to have. Radville, hello. Hi, Radville. How are you? I like your plushie. Timmy says hi. Hug giver, I hope your mum and daughter survive. Dean Hoy Crabble saying, that's very kind of you, Dean, to say that. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Your local aviation guy says, that plush behind you looks like me in the morning. Yeah, that looks like me as well, mate. Chronic, I get like that too. I get fucking sad as well. I get pissed off. I get fed up. I get to the point where I think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just struggling to get through. Yes, I get you. Hug giver, Jesus Christ, that's tough. Hope things that work out well. Thanks, Shelley. Thanks for the support towards Hug giver there. Kirsty, Hug giver, hope your mum is okay. Tell her get better soon as well as your daughter. Loving all the kindness there, guys. We all need that sometimes. Fucking hell. Anyway, Amaran saying, hey, it's my birthday and my grandma died. Can you say hey, Chappie for her? Okay, hey, Chappie for your grandma. Sorry to hear that. Six, Praying Mantis says hi, Timmy. Timmy says hi. Shelley says, Praying Mantis, that grumpy plush is Timmy. It's so cute. Radville saying, thank you. Right, okay. Huggy saying, my daughter has been on antibiotics. Infection markers are improving. She's 22, right? She's young. Young woman, let's say. My mum will be 94 in May. Oh, wow. 94. Long. 94. To make it to 94 is astounding in itself. So I think after the MDT multiple disciplinary meeting, it will be a palliative care or care. Make her as comfortable as possible by this, say, in layman's terms. 94, that's a long life. But it's still hard to... I hope that she's in... All I can say is, I'll give her the hope that she's not in a lot of pain. I hope she's comfortable as possible. Sorry to hear that. Sorry. Hope you're okay too. Are you going to get some time off work? Plug giver. Can you get some time off work? Some leave? We all need to rest sometimes. Radville says, I'll give it you a like. Radville, thanks, man. Thank you. Fist bump, mate. Thank you. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank you. If anyone wants to, I do have a Discord. I have memberships and Discord. So if you want to carry on with the chat, talking about growth, depth, working on yourself, etc., then you can become a member. You can join the Discord if you wish to, if you want to have more conversations like this. Anyway, Vinter Valan is saying, I think Timmy needs a cool backstory. Possibly a secret villain one. Maybe. Can I get an opinion, bro? Yes, you can. Go for it. Happy birthday, American. I'm Dulam. R.I.P. to your grandmother. Oh, sorry. Rest in peace. Sorry. Sorry to hear that, man. I think it's good to have honest conversations. I really do. It's important. It's good to, and it's not always easy, I know. I know it's not always fucking easy. It's good to be honest with yourself as well. Good to be honest with yourself. And sometimes being honest with yourself is actually quite painful because you think, actually, oh, God, I didn't deal with that in the best way. I didn't present in the best way there. I could have said that differently or better. And that can help you grow and help you move forwards if you're honest with yourself and be honest with others as well. I know it's not always easy. And I know it can be a minefield when it comes to family sometimes with regards to that honesty, but I think it's important. Some people won't appreciate the honesty. Some people won't like it. They'll be upset with you for being honest because you're upsetting the apple cart. They want to imagine the world to be this perfect little world where everything's happy all the time, everything's positive all the time, blah, 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 yada, yada. And you might upset the apple cart with your opinion, but I think the truth will set you free, man. Anyway, good to have open, honest conversations. It doesn't have to be deep all the time. Anyway, my uncle's assaulted me on the 9th of this month. Should I tell my parents I'll leave for med school tomorrow? I don't want to ruin the family. Just say yes or no. Well, yeah, I think you should. I think you should. It sounds awful, by the way. Do you like the colour green? I love the colour green. It's my favourite colour. I'm Octa. I love the colour. My green is my favourite colour, by the way. Dean Hodgegrabble, you're De Goober, aren't you? Obviously. I think you are. You changed your name. Hope you're okay. Edinburgh Empire. Hey, what's up? Forgiveness is very... What? Forgiveness is very hard, but we need to forgive others, especially ones who have done us wrong. I think forgiveness can set you free. It can lighten. To forgive, but don't forget, I'd say Edinburgh Empire, from my opinion. If you forgive, then it's carrying hatred can be a very heavy burden to carry, can't it? Even if that person's done something fucking terrible, I suppose. I think forgiveness actually alleviates the hate, doesn't it? Sets you free to an extent. Doesn't mean take shit, though, does it? In my opinion. But it means forgive and move forward and live the best life you can. Anyway. What does ambivert mean? Ambivert means it's an introvert, very introvert, someone who likes to be on their own, doesn't like being around big groups, prefers one-to-one contact with people, loves time on their own, recharges with time on their own. Extrovert, opposite, someone who loves being around people, gets energy from being around people, loves talking to people, very, an ambivert is a mixture between the two. I think most people are in that category. Ambivert is a less known word, though, compared to introvert and extrovert. Ambivert is in between introvert and extrovert, which I believe that I am to an extent. I probably lean to more towards introvert, believe it or not. But I do have an extroverted side too. A mixture of the both. Anyway. You are a top man. You are more better than you think. Clear Vision saying, oh, thanks, man. I'm probably very true saying that. I'm very hard on myself. Clear Vision, by the way. I'm really hard on myself. Yeah, all right. Okay, sorry, guys. Mental exercise. You're a bot that received free will just now. How is your day looking? How's your day looking if you're a bot and you've got free will? Your day's looking great. You're free. You can do what the hell you want. And you've got all that intelligence as a bot, let's say. The intelligence of AI. Huggiver says thanks to Shelley. Oh, giving you a hug, Huggiver. Giving you a hug. I'm Octa says, do you have dreams? Yes, I do. I'm Octa. Yes, I do. Dreams can be very interesting and scary at the same time. Do you have dreams? Does everyone else have dreams? I think a lot of people do. Hoy Scrabble says he was like, let's just force someone to take care of my dog, even though they have a cat. Okay. Kirsty saying my son is in the hospital right now. Sorry to hear that, Kirsty. What's wrong with your son? What's happened? Hope he's okay. Wonderful Horseshoe. Hi from Newcastle. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Hope you're okay. What does that mean, bot? I'd assume AI. That's what I've assumed bot would be. My friend is saying, if you really want vivid dreams and remember them, take 2,000 milligrams of lion's mane. That's like a mushroom, isn't it? Wow. I can actually, my friend, I'm not an expert on lion's mane, but I've heard of it. I know it's a fungus or a mushroom, isn't it? I can actually believe that. I can understand why that would cause lots of dreams. That's an interesting one, my friend. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad. Thanks for sharing. Have you ever done it, and what was it like? Thatcher, how much for a... No, fuck off, Thatcher. Sort your shit out, lad. I'm not answering that. I nearly read that. I nearly read it. I think you're in the wrong place, lad. I don't know. If you're into all that, you're into all that. But there's probably other places for that, not here. You know what I mean? Whatever tickles your pink bit, lad. Off you pop. Enjoy your life. Anyway, your local aviation guy. This is what people need on this platform. People don't need Mr. Beats £1 million views. All people need is a chart that they can share around stuff and get feedback. Yeah, I agree, mate. You've just hit the nail on the head, your aviation guy. I think you've got to be careful as well. From my perspective, I feel like I'm responsible, and I don't want to say something to someone that's wrong or upsets them or give people the wrong advice, if you know what I mean. I give my opinion, but I like to put it back on the individual to figure it out themselves at the same time. So I'll hear someone's point of view, I'll listen to the story, I'll try and give some response to it as mindfully and as intelligently and as wisely as I can. But I don't have all the answers. And also, I've only got limited, like, let's say you said a paragraph about something, I've only got limited information that I can respond to. I'm trying to do it in the best way I can, though. But it's up to but anyway, going back to what you're saying, it's really important to have open, honest conversations. I agree that have some intelligence behind them and some depth behind them as well. It's all good and well. I could say hi guys all day long. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is brilliant. 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 This is great. This is great. This is great. Subscribe. Like, whatever. And that's fine, whatever. But I don't think that really hit. I don't know. I think it's good to give people a bit of time, if you can. Try and understand others. Try and go a bit deeper. But anyway, that's my philosophy, not everybody else's. Not everyone will agree with me, which is absolutely fine. Anyway, let me keep reading. I'm up to say mental exercise on the box. You said you have fun. I asked because I have free will and possibly, but joy for life is gone. But I like MMA. I like MMA too. But I can practice it, so fake it till you make it happiness. Fake it till you make it can, I suppose, rewire your brain. Fake it till you make it can maybe help you so far. But I don't think you can fake it all the time. It comes in tablet form as well, my friend is saying. Lion's mane. Interesting. I'll look into that. Has other properties, doesn't it? Positive properties towards it when it's taken. But I can't recall. What's good about lion's mane, my friend? Educate me, please, because I don't know. Edinburgh, speaking the best I can. Edinburgh Empire is saying, we would describe them as a way of lessons and visions as a form of necessary imagination. Dreams, you mean? My friend says, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. He's broken his ankle, but he says hi. Well, I hope he heals soon, Kirsty. He will heal soon. He's young as well. He'll be okay. Hi back to your son as well. My friend's saying I was taking lion's mane for 2 weeks to help me sleep, but the dreams were got too intense. Oh, I can imagine. Crazy. You are dead right. You're a local aviation guy. Shelley's agreeing. Equestrian Girly. Hello, how are you, mate? Hello, Equestrian Girly. How nice to meet you, by the way. I don't think I've seen you on here before. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Hope you're okay. I'm all right. Not doing too bad. We're going to do, Julian is saying, are you going to do the Zumba? Timmy's going to do the Zumba. I'd have no idea how to do the Zumba. I've never done it. Edinburgh Empire, you are doing good work as a host. You're responsible. Thanks. Yes, I think it's important. Thanks, man. I try to. They call me bald and Scottish. I am bald, but I'm not fucking Scottish. No. I've got a Scottish family. I've never met them. But I'm not personally Scottish. I've been in England all my life, so therefore I'm English. This is an English accent. Edinburgh, but they have freedom too. Okay? The question girl saying hello. My friend, we are in high faith, and the study of faith is so glorious, but we are deep understanding to people. Yes. Very well rounded. Anyway, I'll keep reading. Brad, you're doing it very well. You raise your words, not your voice. Thanks, Shelley. Oh, you're kind. Thanks. Thank you. We have care for people, mental health, yeah. The whole mental health thing is very tricky and very deep and very complex, based on from individual to individual. Is it up to the person to, is the individual responsible to whether or not you recover from mental health or not is a question. The hard road will take you home. I'm not sorry, it's a complex one, that one, isn't it? There's no right or wrong answer. You're going off now. Bye, you local aviation guy. Goodbye. No way. Stay real. I will stay real. I have to be real. No fake bullshit. There's enough fake bullshit in the world. There's loads of it. There's loads of superficial shit as well. Surface level. Not for me. Joy Smith says hi. Hi, Joy Smith. Okay, no worries. Thanks for helping my algorithm, Joy Smith. Bye, your local aviation. Great to have you on here, by the way. Professor Charles Xavier with the bald head. I'll take it. And Fatima is saying, I hate you, scammer. You stole all my money. Okay. Okay then, Fatima. Why'd you write that? I don't know, but it helped my algorithm, so thanks. Edinburgh Empire saying, it's true. No, we have shared responsibility. Yep. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? We have, sorry, in our opinion, Jesus Christ is the Lord and Saviour. What's it going to say? Edinburgh Empire. Yeah, religion can help. It's horses for courses, of course. Fatima saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Fatima, I'm not even upset. I don't even need to forgive you because I don't feel, I'm not even upset. It's okay. Honestly, don't worry. Fatima, it's all fucking good. DT, sorry, you don't need to be sorry at all, man. You really don't need to be sorry, mate. Leanne was talking to me, no worries. Yeah, got to live your life, man. DT, how's being on YouTube? Has it helped you? I'm assuming it has. Has it helped you on your journey? Do you know what I mean? With healing, your healing journey. I think the healing journey can be a long one, a very long one. It's not going to be done in a day, is it? This makes help to me a lot. Yeah. This helps me too. This fucking helps me too. And this sounds fucking crazy. Like, apart from my partner I'm with, I've been with her for 10 years. I can speak to her openly like this, which is great to have that person. But most of my fucking life, honest to God, it's nothing against anyone. I'm not able to express myself in the way I do on here, which is really liberating for myself. Helps me loads. By the way, helps me loads. It's mad. And then in real time, I've been talking about like fucking hell, imposter syndrome and trauma and shit like that. I don't like talking about it all the time, but I think fuck me, that's me. That I've had some of those things. That's why I turned into a people pleaser, and that's why I've got imposter syndrome. And these things come out. I'm thinking, oh shit, I see myself in some of this stuff. Anyway, it's a medium, isn't it? Media, yeah, a medium of a kind of, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm glad it's helped you a lot. It's helped me too, DT. Fucking big time. Not that I have all the answers. I wish I had all the answers, but I don't. But I try to. We can put in full practice Edinburgh Empire saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry. Forgive me if I ever misinterpret anyone, please just tell me. And if I ever upset anybody, I don't mean to. I don't fucking mean to. Honestly, I don't mean to. Of course, if someone's going to be really rude, it's another fucking conversation, isn't it? But if I ever upset anyone, please just let me know. If I misinterpret anyone, because it's easy to do on here, it's really easy to misinterpret people, because you're thinking in real time, speaking in real time. And it's not going to be it's not polished, it's not perfect, which is the beauty of it in a way as well, because it's real. But I don't want to upset anyone. Don't mean to. Edinburgh Empire saying it's moral law, love, care, and understanding, not selfish, but honour and virtue, not dishonour and shame. Yes, healing takes time. Very well, wisely said there. And Kirsty saying, I have to leave now, Brad. I'll see you Sunday. What time are you going to start on Sunday? Kirsty, I usually do 10 o'clock in the morning. Thanks for being on here, by the way. But I'm driving to Wembley tomorrow to watch The Prodigy, and I'm going to be gone all day, and I won't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm probably going to say 3 p.m., 3 in the afternoon, because I know that I'm going to be tired, and I won't be perfect. I'm never going to be perfect, but I won't be at my best on Sunday, but I'm going to turn up. So around 3 p.m, Kirsty. If I catch you then, happy days. It's meant to be really nice weather though this weekend, so make the most of it, I'd say. You were spiraling to the start of the channel. Yeah, wow. It's giving you purpose. It's giving you structure. It's giving you routine. So important. You'll know this, DT. Fuck me, you know this shit. Routine, innit? Turning up 10 o'clock in the morning, doing your live. 10, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever time it is, going into your workshop, starting to work on something, talking through it with your dog or whatever it is that you're doing, or working on the car, or being outside, but you're doing something, you're turning up. That routine's essential. I think that helps with anxiety, doesn't it? I think so. It doesn't heal everything. Yeah. And then communicating things, a problem shared was problem halved sometimes, isn't it? Hi, Jordan. Welcome back, man. How's it going? Are you still carrying on with your channel? I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing all right. How's your job as well? Still relatively new at that job, aren't you? The one working at the police station, working on the cars. How's that going? Boom Blast is saying strong. Yes. Not got big muscles, but yeah, keep the strength. Keep the strength up. Edinburgh Empire saying it's sinful nature, it's terrible, but it's in good people too. But we call these demons. We all have our own inner demons, yes. We can all do terrible things. We can all have terrible thoughts. The good wolf or the bad wolf takes over, doesn't it? I suppose Edinburgh Empire is another way of saying it. Vince of Alan, gold really needs really high temperatures to purify. There is wisdom in refining in trials. I love that. That's fucking bang on. The suffering is where the gold is. It's fucking horrible though, and it forces you to act. And if you don't listen to it enough, if you ignore the suffering, if you ignore the trauma, it gets louder and louder and louder and louder until you crack, you snap. I don't know why I clipped my fingers then, but I did. Um, and it's good to acknowledge it and go, you know what? Opening that Pandora's fucking box. That's where all your fears are. You open that Pandora's box and you just open the fucker up. And then it's all your fucking inner demons and your insecurities and all the shit that's happened or whatever. It's hard. But you just open it up a little bit, let them a little bit out, and then work on a little bit each time and keep going. It's different for everyone, of course, this. Anyway, DT, Depression Talk, saying, since my meds were changed, a lot of my childhood traumas come up. Wow. Have they lessened the dose? Is the question. Or doses, or has it just changed the medications? A lot of traumas come up. Is this something that you've never dealt with before? Or have you just been too busy and ignored it for a long time? I'm assuming here. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. So I don't know the full ins and outs. DT saying that's been a massive challenge and it's going to get worse before it gets better. Yeah. Sometimes it's it's like you hit rock bottom so you can start and grow again, reparent yourself, begin again, put yourself back together again after you've fallen to bits, man. I'm not saying you've fallen to bits, but if you fall to bits, you fall to pieces emotionally or whatever, the trauma's coming out, you've ignored it for a long time, then you're going to put the pieces back together again, one piece at a time. And I believe you'll do it. As also, DT, you've got what's it going to say then? Fuck me. You've had your own business in the past, and it shows. You can see it. You can see you had your own business in the past. Basically, having the work ethic and the routine. If you've got the work ethic and the routine and experience of having your own business or just working, you could have £1 million and lose it all, but you could get that £1 million back again. You could get it back again. It's not going to be easy, don't get me wrong. But if you've got the formula and then you've got the energy and the drive to do that, it's possible. Anyway, Edinburgh Empire saying, because we know the Lord and have been saved by grace and salvation, we have been redeemed and the enemy power of us is completely stripped away. We get to be in his glorious grace and salvation. It's truly glorious under the Lord. Thanks for sharing. Okay, Jordan's saying, I deleted all my videos, Brad, due to what I told you on my post, but I'm doing all right, thanks, and work's been busy. Got extra hours this week and next week. Good for you, man. You've got a good job. You could start your own business, mate. If you know how to work with cars, if you can fix a car, I wish I could fix a car because I haven't got a bloody clue. I'm terrible. I'm rubbish at that. It's not my strength at all. But it's a really good skill to have, Jordan. Yeah. It's up to you what you lean into. It's your life, of course. But why would someone imitate your channel, Jordan? I don't get it. It's crazy. Why someone would imitate your channel? Is it someone that knows you, by the way? I don't know. Why would someone do that? That's weird, isn't it? Sorry, I don't know much about that. Only the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and freedom. Hope give us saying hi to DT, to the Depression Talk. Shelley saying, Brad, we know nothing of tomorrow. No, we don't. Tomorrow's not promised to anyone, Shelley. So our business is to be good, happy today, and just to keep going. Yep, just to keep going. Sometimes that's the best you can do. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be pretty. Always. It's going to be a bit fucking messy. It's for me sometimes. But just, it's getting through the day. I've just got through today, honestly. I was fucking not in the mood. I ended up doing neuro spines, which is basically decompressions and other things. I was scrubbed for the cases. To me, it's a piece of piss. I could do it all day with my eyes closed. I had a really nice team with me. They were lovely, but I just could not be bothered. I was just forcing myself through the day. This is not always me, by the way. It sounds like it. Right, praise be back to you, Edinburgh Empire. Thank you for your positivity there. STRX Cookies is saying hi, STRX Cookies, welcome back. Thank you for your support, by the way. How are you? Hope you're okay. How's your week been, if you don't mind me asking? Faith is real, for example, good faith and faithful to God, faithful to yourself, faithful to your partner, faithful to your word, faithful to your word. Being real with yourself, being real with others, honesty. All lies will hit the hard rocks of reality. All lies will hit the hard rocks of reality. So if you're not being true to yourself, you're not living it. I don't know. I think it catches up with you. Anyway, I'm going on one there. DT saying, never thought about a lot of it until recently. Must be a lot to God. That's an epiphany moment, a realization, opening all that up. And most people don't do that, DT. They just ignore it. They numb it down. Their ego protects it. I suppose it does it with us all. Insecurity, trauma, etc., etc. And that can make you feel very angry, I suppose, frustrated, sad, upset, disappointed, all those things. A mixture of emotions are just spilling out, and they can be very, very powerful, can't they? I can assume for yourself. I think you're doing well, though. Doing great. Doing great. Don't give up. I know you won't give up, but there you go. Anyway, Shelley's saying, DT, would it just be side effects of the meds, or is it just bad? Or maybe the dosage down a bit? Could they check? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to say. I don't even know. I'm not doing that on here. But maybe it could be, I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say anything with regards to that, so I don't want to give. I never want to give anyone bad advice. I never give anyone medical advice either, because that would be foolish of me to do so. That would be wrong of me to do so. Anyway, Shelley's saying, Jordan, you're doing well, friend. You are doing well, doing really well. A lot of people, Jordan, that are probably your age, younger, a bit older, a lot of them don't do anything. Not do fuck all. And that's okay. Well, it's not okay, really. But you're doing really well. You've got really good work ethic. You do really well. I don't know, Brad. Someone just tried to be funny and failed. The account got removed this morning, but it's still happening to my friend, and I'm okay, Shelley. Best thing to do, Jordan, sometimes imitation is the biggest form of flattery, I suppose. It's just ignore it, man. Just ignore it and keep doing your own thing. Anyway, it's designed. If someone's imitating you and trolling you, sometimes it's just designed to get a reaction. It's childish bullshit, basically. Not from you, from the other person. Greetings from Amsterdam. Nice. I'm not reading your fucking name, dude. Shit. How's Amsterdam? I'm not reading your name. Shit. How's life in Amsterdam, sir? Hope it's treating you well. Just have a bit of a toot, you'll be fine. DT said, Edinburgh, why do you feel the need to force religion down people's throat? Genuine question. What was I going to say? Nothing wrong with religion. Everyone's got their own beliefs. I think they all point to the same thing. They all point to source. That's my opinion. You might not agree, which is fine. There's some good quotes in Christianity. There's some good quotes in other ones as well. There's some good lessons in a lot of the religions. But I agree. You shouldn't force your ideas on anybody. With regards to anything. It's good to share your ideas if you want to, and let people make their own choices. With respect, of course. It's true, don't plan so far ahead. Take things in small, meaningful tasks. Yes, Edinburgh Empire. Break them down. Break them down. Pick the easiest one. Jordan's agreeing with DT. Hope you're well. Jordan's saying to DT. DT saying, no malice in my question. Genuinely curious. Okay, respect. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave it there then. Edinburgh Empire saying, my friend, I have opinions and feelings like others. We care about people coming from a good place. By the sounds of it. How's your woodwork mushrooms doing? Asking to DT. Edinburgh, Jordan's asking DT, should I say? And I say we can still help and be very understanding. DT saying doing okay, Jordan. Shelley says exactly, DP. I would not listen to any forced religion. No. I don't think you can force anything on anyone, really. Unless you're, I don't know. No. Sermophil. You know what, Sermophil? I'm going to read your joke because it's crude. Right, joke time. It's not shit. Why did the sperm cross over the road? Because I put the wrong sock on this. Shit. Sermophil. A bit of Socrates going on there from Sermophil. Anyway, nice little socky adventures. Sorry, I'm just laughing. It's silly, but I'm laughing. I'm being childish. Anyway, Jordan's saying, unfortunately, Edinburgh, I don't care about people because I'm cold-hearted. I'm happy the way I am. I just ain't changing for nobody. I don't think you're cold-hearted, Jordan. Oh, sorry, Shelley, I missed your comment. Doc told me today it could be side effects of the new medication, but may pass. Maybe. I can't speak for somebody else, though, can I? But I think if my opinion is if there is emotional trauma growing up and it's just not been recognized or acknowledged, and then it comes out of a sudden, that's where the pain is. That's where the lesson is. It's your emotional guidance system in a way, saying something's wrong, it needs dealing with, and it comes out, ekes out, and it's very painful, it's very ugly, let's say, or it feels very ugly potentially. I could be wrong, and I hope I could be wrong. I don't know, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't think just taking a medication, it could have side effects, but I don't know if it bring. Or maybe it could. Who knows? I'm sorry, I don't know. A wise man once said, realizes when he doesn't know. I'm just trying to think out loud there. It could be either way. That Semperfield, good God, you can do better than that. Yeah, I laughed. I'm sorry. I'm naughty. Anyway, Edinburgh Empire saying, I think heat is judgment because everyone wants to push some ideas and share the ideas. Okay. Forgot to remember what the heck are we watching today? Funny accent with a mint hairline. Thank you for it. Yeah, it's like my new hairdo. It's great. My name's Brad, by the way. Nice to meet you. You don't force anything on anyone. Respect. It's okay. Fair enough. Time is a great healer. Are your emotions there for a reason, though? Your pain's there for a reason. It might not be a good reason. It might be not be the reason you fucking want, but it's there for a reason. And if it's eking out, it's there to be dealt with. It's there to be processed. It's there to be acknowledged. It's there to be, I don't know how you're going to do it, but forgive and move. It's moving on. It's not always possible, is it? But it's there for a reason. Those emotions are there for reasons. Those insecurities, we all have them. They're there for a reason. Are they nice? No. There's growth in the suffering. And a lot of that suffering comes from emotion. Anyway. I don't know what anyone else's thoughts are on that. You don't have to agree with me. If people don't agree with me as well, please. I'm open to debate. If you don't agree with what I say, if you don't always agree with what I'm thinking or saying, please just do it. As long as it's respectful, of course, let me know. I like to hear other people's perspectives. Hug Giver, can I ask you that question as well? Sorry, I'm asking you that question because you're a medical professional that I am not. The question would be, if you don't mind asking, is can some medications cause I don't know. Trauma responses, let's say. The Prodigy, incredible. You're jealous, Hug Giver. Yeah, I've always wanted to see them since I was young. I've never done it. I wanted to watch them in the 90s when I used to follow them more closely. So I'm really, really grateful to be going tomorrow. Sander saying I don't get the joke. I'm not explaining it, Sander. Do you understand it's a man thing, Sander? It's a man thing. Sander, brutal joke. Yeah, it's a brutal joke. I don't think you'd like it, Sander. DT says hi to Sander. Sander says hello back to Depression Talk, DT. Or Rob. Sander's asking, who is the Lord? Jehovah's Witness. Come on, Arsenal. Why? Are they playing? What's the score? I'm just curious. I don't really follow it that closely. DT says 100% not a witness. DT, spend time with people who bring you the best in you, not the people who stress you. Yeah, absolutely. A witness will stop. I once, I've got to tell you a story now. I once had a Jehovah's Witness knock on my door, and they like tried to do the sales pitch to me, and I started speaking, telling them what I thought, and they're, oh, you've got a lot of ideas, haven't you? And then they fucked off. They thought he's got a lot of ideas. We don't like his fucking thoughts. He's got too much. He's got too many ideas as this boy. And then they left and they never came back. That was the end of that. It's a shit story, but there you go. They probably wanted me to be a bit more vulnerable and a bit more less informed to an extent, maybe, or less opinionated. Hug Giver, thank you. DT, it can sometimes take a few weeks for medications to kick in. It also sounds like a PTSD from your childhood. That's difficult to overcome. Yeah. Thanks, Hug Giver. I try to be mindful when responding to something sometimes because I don't want to say, I really don't want to say the wrong thing. I try to answer as intelligently as I can. But I don't know everything, of course, if I'm honest. Wish I did, but I don't. But I'll learn. I'll keep learning. Yes, I was diagnosed with PTSD. On that note, DT, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, as you obviously know, I think that can happen if you work in a hospital. If you work in, yeah, I think that can happen to a medical professional or myself as a nurse or a health or whoever who works in a hospital or in other situations. Army obviously is a big one, but I think it can happen in hospitals or maybe other job roles as well. Another thought there. There's obviously everyone's got their own story with regards to that. I think so. If you rely on too much, Ocean Eyes, thank you for sharing. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Hope that you're okay. If you rely on the medication too much, Ocean Eyes, is that what you're saying? Anyway, Vince Val said, I was too nice, learned to confront people if necessary. The anger went away when I could deal with it. You're too nice, Vince Valan. Yes, snap. I was too nice. I was in my early 20s now. I'm 43 now. I got walked all over. And I allowed it. I fucking allowed it. I was a people pleaser. And I had to teach myself to become more assertive and to love myself more. And that led to me being more confident and not taking taking less shit, basically. Taking less shit. Took me a while though. I've still not got it perfect now, if I'm honest. Ocean Eyes says, maybe I don't want to upset anyone. Ocean Eyes, you're not upsetting anyone. Love and respect. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. It's enough of the praise be. There we go. DT said my next door neighbour is a witness. Wow. DT. How's that been? That's interesting, man. I bet, that's interesting. What's that like? I bet it makes you educated about it, though, I suppose. Edinburgh, I'm guessing you are a Jehovah's Witness. You won't answer using your platform as your door knocking time. Okay. They're really polite. I agree. Guess what? I live close to the biggest Mormon church in Europe, or the second biggest, to tell a lie. It's either the first or the second biggest Mormon church in England. And I work with a Mormon person, and he never talks about the religion. He's fucking sound as fuck. I don't believe in Mormonism, by the way, but the people, they're always well dressed. They're always really polite. They go out canvassing to try and get recruits and stuff like that. But on a positive, I work with one. He never talks about it, and he's one of the nicest, calmest people I've ever met. He's such a lovely person. Honest to God, he's a light. But he doesn't put it on anyone else. He doesn't try and convince you to do this or do that. He never does it, and I respect that. He believes in something I don't believe in, but he's not a dick about it. He's not trying to force it on anyone. He's not trying to throw it down your throat, if you know what I mean. And anyone who's like that, I have respect for him all day. Even doesn't matter what you believe in, but I get, shouldn't force your opinions on others. It's not going to work. It's not going to work on someone like me anyway. It can indeed, Brad. DT saying. Kratos saying, serious talks. I try to have talks that have meaning, that have depth, that have value, that have honesty, that are real. I think it's important. Ocean Eyes says, I have PTSD from my dad. Sorry to hear that, Ocean Eyes. If you want to share, you can. It's a safe place to do so. However, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, I'll leave that to you. There's no pressure to anyone. Aaron, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you, Aaron. I've never met you before. How is it going, Aaron? Hope you're okay. How's your week been? Santa's saying PTSD can be treated by professional therapy, amongst other things. But on that note as well, yes, it can, Sander. However, you could go to therapy for the rest of your fucking life every week, right? Turn up and go nowhere. You've got to put the work in yourself. They can guide you, they can bring you to the table, but you've got to do the work yourself. And you know this, but it's not easy. It's what you put into it as well. You could read all the books on psychology, or you could read every PTSD book there is ever. You could read every single one. But if you're not going to apply the fucking shit in there, you're not going to get anywhere. Sorry to hear that, Ocean Eye, Sanders saying. I agree. Sorry to hear that, Ocean Eye. Sorry. It's far from bloody easy. I might say a little too intelligent. What do I do, Kratos? You're too intelligent. What do you do? Embrace it. You're too intelligent. What do you mean by that? Respect to you too. DT saying you did get blocked because you're banging on after your ass has to stop. Santa saying Kratos, really? What makes you say that? What makes you say that? Okay. Fucking hell. Let's keep going. Celebi, have you had your dinner? Yeah, I had Nando's, Tanner. I had Nando's. Cheeky Nando's, man. I treated us to a cheeky Nando's after work. It was lovely. I got the takeaway because I couldn't be asked sitting with loads of people. It was lovely. Anyway. It's really good. They never actually mention it, DT say. You found out your IQ is 999. Really? Is that it? It's just 999. I believe you, Kratos. Funny one. Good one. You miss a decimal place, Aaron's saying. Oh, dear. All right. So I think good for you, Edinburgh Empire. Yeah, I think, yeah. Why do that? I don't get it. Why do that? It's like a religious troll, isn't it? Like religious trolling. I don't know if you mean it like that, Edinburgh Empire. I'm trying to give you an olive branch. Forgive the pun here, olive branch. You know what I mean? The palm branch or whatever you want to fucking call it. Like, I don't know if you mean it or not, but it's like a troll. It's kind of trolling, isn't it? It's forcing your ideas on a group that's not. If you really love religion and you love God and whatever, that's great for you. Go and find like a religious channel. There's some out there, you know. If you flick your finger a few times, there's going to be loads of that kind of stuff there. There's going to be people preaching, and that's power to them. That's their life. That's what they talk about. It's not what I talk about. It's what they talk about. You go into there and like enjoy each other. You know what I mean? But I don't think this is the place for that particular kind of preaching. We don't do that here. No disrespect, but we don't. I'm just trying to be kind and understanding at the same time. Shelley says, good evening. Take 5. It's Connor. Yeah, that's Sanders' laugh. DT. Yes, very clear. You can hear it. Fucking hell. There you go. Yeah, that's Sanders' laugh. And sorry, Hug Giver said, and yes, Brad, some medications can cause trauma response. Thanks, Hug Giver. I wasn't sure. I was thinking it could be, but I wasn't sure. It can be hallucinations, allergic reactions. Drugs like steroid-based can cause PTSD reactions. Interesting. I'm glad I stopped myself on my little speech then, because I thought, oh shit, I don't actually know if this is true or not, so I wasn't sure. So thanks for clarifying. Thank you so much. DT is asking, Aaron, have you enjoyed the outdoor live? It's good to do different places, isn't it? Depression talk, different environments. I'm going to Croatia on this. I've got a lot coming up. I've got 3. I'm doing all right. I work hard though. So it's all good. I've got 3 concerts coming up in the next 3 months, and I've got a holiday coming up. So yeah. So I'm going away on the 2nd of May to Croatia. So I'm going to do some of my. I'll have 2 weeks off as well. So I'm going to try my best to make some different content. Timmy told Sander a joke. Yeah, he didn't find it that funny though, did he? It's all good. Do you listen to relaxation music, Aaron? No, Aaron, you're asking me that. Sorry. Do I listen to relaxation music? Yeah, man. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I'm like, fuck, I can't sleep. It's just tough shit. It's just weird. It just happens. And I put on it sounds weird, but 5-dimensional, like high vibrational music on. And then it helps me sleep. So yes, I do. I was saying, yes, Brad, it made me enjoy the council estate that I was looking at. Did it? Right, okay. Why are you dying? Shelley, I laugh at everything. Yeah. You deserve the break, Shelley saying, yeah, thanks. I think it might be psychological as well. I'm getting a bit at the end of my tether a little bit recently. I'm getting a bit worn down a little bit, if I'm honest. A bit more fatigued than usual. Maybe it's psychological because I know there's a rest coming. Yeah. Anyway. Huggiver said, Brad, you don't give yourself enough credit. Your medical knowledge is brilliant. Oh, thanks, Huggiver. I know some things, but I think I'm extra cautious on here because you don't know the individual. You don't know the full history. You don't know the full you don't know the medications properly. And I just want to be cautious on here. I feel like I've got to be responsible. I don't want to give anyone bad advice, especially when it comes to medications and things like that. That's probably why I'm a bit paranoid, but it's probably a good thing, a bit anxious about it. But thanks, Huggiver. Thanks for helping as well, by the way. Wizzy Wizard. Wizzy Wizard. Nice try. Happy birthday to someone. I'm not saying it though. It's a good Wizzy Wizard. You've had a go. You've had a fucking go, haven't you, lad? You've done your best. But I'm not reading that. Goated ranked. Goated ranked, I swear. This is an adult only channel. It's an adult channel, it's 18 plus. Maybe 16, 17-year-olds could watch it. But I fucking swear. I've swore all my life. And I'm not going to stop now. I'm 43. I'm not fucking stopping swearing. It just makes me swear more if you tell me to stop. So it's how I communicate. I don't swear at people, but I use swear words sometimes. I don't do it at work, but this is my live channel, whatever. So yeah, don't watch it, honestly. If you don't like swearing, then please don't watch it. Don't watch this because that's fucking swear. Yeah. And never underestimate the power of a suggestion, isn't it? There are kids on this app. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be watching this, should they? And if they are doing, then they're not being parented properly if you want to go down that road. Which is not my responsibility. Anyway. Aaron saying, have you ever listened to Chinese Himalayan throat music? I've heard you mention that before. Yeah, I have actually. I've heard the throat music before. I think it's cool. DT saying, be right back. No worries, mum. Wizzy Wizard. What the fuck? Why do British people say, how are you? But they don't really want to know the answer. I have no clue if I should answer or not every time. Vince Allen, you've got a really good fucking point, mate. How are you? And imagine you answer. What do they expect, Vince Allen? So let's say I say, how are you? I expect you as a British person, let's say, I expect you to say, I'm okay, thanks, and that's it. I don't expect you to say, this is what British people do, by the way. I don't want you to tell me how bad your day has been, and be honest. They don't want that. So it's like a superficial kind of, how are you? Why do they say it? I don't know. It's like common courtesy. It's a bit fake in a way, I suppose, if you're going to look at it that way. Yeah. Do English people do that? A lot do, yeah. But they don't really want to know the answer. No, they don't. And the socially acceptable thing to do in England, Vince Vallan, if someone asks you if you're okay, say, I'm okay, thanks, and that's it. Even if you're not okay, they don't want you to tell, the person asking you does not want you to tell them your life story. They don't give a fuck, really. It's just common courtesy. It's pretending to be nice, I suppose, civil. Tanya saying, have you banned someone who asked about your religion? I've not ever banned anyone who's asked about... Tanya, no, I've not banned someone who's asked about my religion. There was someone in here before, Tanya, that was talking about preaching, loads and loads of it. And then we've asked him to, like, chill out a bit, and he's just carried on and on and on. So that's different. But I've never banned anyone who's asked me about my religion. No, I don't mind talking about it. I respect all religions or whatever, but I don't force them on anyone else. I don't force my beliefs on anybody, and I don't want that done upon me either. It should work both ways. But anyway, I don't know why asking that, Tanner, is a question. You don't mind me asking. Is it in relation to something? I'm trying to understand. Wizzy saying fair play, bro. Tanner saying Vinda Vallan because it's superficial. Yeah. How are you? I'm good, thanks. That's it. I'm okay. That's it. So you start going, oh, my day's been fucking terrible. I've just crashed my car. I've lost my job. My girlfriend cheated on me. Woe is me. The person who's asked you that question, how are you, is like, oh my God, just go away. They don't care. There's truth in that. Sounds a bit harsh, but there you go. I'm a 43 years old, Tanner. Yes, I am. Aaron, Lou, I'm not saying it. Sounds like a great person, Aaron. Yeah. Absolutely, Aaron. You should get to know that person. Get to know them well. Yeah, swearing rocks. If you don't like it, you can fuck off. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Sander likes, not saying it. Loose cunt. Sorry. Anyway, being childish. Your messages are not seen yet, Tanner. I've just read it now. Sorry, dude. I'm trying to read it. Sorry, mate, if I'm behind. Thanks for coming back, by the way. Shelley saying you're right. Depression talk. I'm fucking 60. I'm not stopping swearing now. Fuck that. No, I'm not. I wouldn't say it in front of a kid or something. I would stop myself. I'd have a bit of, if I was with a family or something, there's kids running around, I'm going to contain myself, of course. If I'm in a professional setting around patients, I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm not going to swear then. But when I'm speaking normally, I swear. But I don't swear at people. I don't swear at people most of the time. So I think that's different. Huggiver saying, I'd also say to anyone who asks me about anything medical, talk to your doctor. But I would sort of answer in a roundabout way, explain a symptom or talk about a treatment. Yeah. Loosely based. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, Huggiver. Thanks. Where's Rowan? I'm constantly told off by my missus calling people man, mate, and woman love. What do you mean? You're constantly told off by your partner calling people man, mate, woman love. Why? Why? Unless you won't come to my channel, if I ask how you are on my channel, I generally want to know. Yeah. Good to be genuine. DT, it's important, I believe. Huggiver, you so nicely saying, I absolutely agree. I swear like an old Navy, I think, because I don't at work. Well, not in front of patients, lol. It's all sugar and hoops and daisy. Sugar. Fucking hell, sugar. Yeah. So I'm saying, Depression Talk, it is the same on Brad's channel. We have created a safe space for people to genuinely express themselves and how they feel. The thing is that catches me out sometimes, yeah, it is, Sander, absolutely, is you get every now and again, you get people, sadly, it is what it is. I'd assume some people make lies up sometimes, don't they? You got to treat it as real though, haven't you, I suppose. That does happen sometimes. But it's a safe place for people to open up. Yes, it is. And it's, I suppose as well, it's an easier thing to do on here, isn't it? You just type in. You're in a room on your phone. You've not, a lot of people, they've not got the face on their Facebook icon or whatever you want to call it. So you can just, it can feel a lot more easier opening up on here in this format than it will be in front of your family or something like that. Anyway, Tanner saying, I could not get what you were talking about. You said preach, then I guessed that. All right, no worries, Tanner. Oh, no worries. Hope you're okay, Sanders saying. Vince Fallon saying, they say, how are you as a hi? Then just passed, like they never expected an answer in Australia too. Ah, they do it in Australia as well. Yeah, that's part of the culture. Is it a good thing? I won't say it's great. If you look at it deeply, no, it's a bit shit. It's what people do though. How society operates in a lot of the time. Shelley is laughing at Huggiver. Tanner says, Sander, thank you for asking. I'm fine. Good to hear. Great to hear. Vince Vala saying, the less you hang around people like that, the better you feel. Like I avoid them like the plague. Sometimes someone will ask you though, how are you? Are you okay? And they genuinely mean it though. Not every English person's like that. That'd be sad if they were. Some people genuinely do give a fuck. Where am I from? Fared. Fared, is it? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. It really helps the channel. Thank you for your support. Anyway, I'm from Chorley. I live in Chorley, which is in Lancashire, northwest England. Tanner Saints, Tanner, I'm glad to hear. Shiva Kumar, oh wow, you have a wonderful smile that could kill 1,000 bacteria. Thank you. I like to kill bacteria. That's great. I always say to a woman, are you okay, love? And my missus, you shouldn't call other women love, but that's how I got brought up, like Geordie's calling people pet. It's a word, isn't it? It's how you interpret the words, or how the individual interprets the words. It's also, if you find offence in something, I suppose it depends on the person, doesn't it, as well? Shelley is asking Shiva a question there. What's going on? If someone in the street says, hi, how are you? You would just say, I'm good, thanks, and get away from them as fast as possible, because we don't like being approached by weirdos. Yeah? It's self-defense kind of thing, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I really don't like it when someone calls me love or sweetie. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not for everyone. Where's he saying, I got brought up by my granddad and he instilled very old-fashioned ways. I think sometimes the old-fashioned ways are good. Depends on what old-fashioned ways you're on about. Wes, can you elaborate on that? What kind of old traditional values did he instill in you? I think some of the old school ways are really good. Not all, but some. I always say to women, then walk off crying. Is that your chat up line, Aaron? That's funny. That's how you get them, lad. Doing well. That's funny. Or I say, all right, Bab. All right, Babsy. They love that as well, Aaron. They fucking love that. That's how you get them, lad. They fucking love that shit. I'm joking, of course. Standard saying, Wes, so it's been a habit upbringing thing as long as they don't mind. Lila. Hi, Lila. Nice to meet you. Hello. Jimmy says hello too. He's chilling. I know he looks pissed off, but he's that's how he is. I've worked retail or been in that environment a lot, was he saying? Retail. I worked in retail years ago. She was saying, yes, Miss Shelley. Hyper. Okay. Sandra saying, there's a flying object in my living room, for fuck's sake. Well, you need to shoot it down, Sander. That's a ceiling fan, probably. Anyway. Pebble says hi. Hi, Pebble. DT said, call my wife love. You get smack in the mush. In the fat mouth. She doesn't take that shit too kindly then, DT. She's like, fuck that. Don't be calling me love. Fuck off. Right in the face. Over and right, mate. Over and right is probably the best way. Do you think we should get rid of Stormer? Peter. I'm not very political, mate, if I'm honest. However, I'd say yes. But the challenge really is what's going to replace him. I don't trust any of them. Whoever's in power is always bad or deemed to be bad. It's the illusion of choice. Red poo or the blue poo. Labour or Conservatives usually. It's probably going to change, isn't it? Green Party, Reform, or whatever the other one's called. Begins to be an R. I forgot the name of it, sorry. I think Labour and Conservatives are cooked. No, I think they're done. I think it's going to be other parties coming into play. I naive is the fucking word I'm going to use here, hope that someone takes over from Stormer and improves it. However, I'm not stupid. I know that the reality is I don't know how solvable that is. I don't know how solvable that is. Whoever gets into power will say this, will say that. They'll make really good arguments. They'll promise really good things. They'll sell themselves brilliantly. People will get a bit of hope because they're desperate. They just want an answer. they'll jump onto this new party, Reform, or whoever it is, Green Party, doesn't matter who it is, and then they'll think, oh, things are going to get better again. And then, lo and behold, we get back to square one again, and whoever's in power next time will be the new Starmer, or the new Boris Johnson, or the new fucking whoever. Anyway, that's my little shitty bit of talk on politics. It's the illusion of choice. Anyway, Tanner's saying, I remember an advertisement, Mentos, the ultimate icebreaker for new friends, asking strangers to connect with each other. Can't remember that one, Tanner. Mentos is the mints, isn't it? Mush. You're saying mush. Right. Shiva's saying gate is gone. Each their own, Shiva. If you're into that, do it. Each their own. Get rid of Donald Duck Trump. Same story again, though, isn't it? Get rid of him. Okay, then. Now what? Now fucking what? Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, we've got the next guy's going to be really good. Are they? Yeah, they're going to be really good. They're going to be so much better. Really? Good luck with that. DC, you say, Shiva, are you secretly gay? It's okay if you are. Shiva, if you're into that, it's okay. You live your best life, whatever. Each their own. Shelley says, Sandy, you're making me laugh. Hi, Rich. Welcome back. Have I missed much? Just been chatting away. I'm going with the flow. Open chat. Nice and calm. It's Friday. I go live Mondays, which is like I've just started like a reset, mental reset day. So I'll be talking more on topic on that day, mental reset. Friday, like now, it's a bit more just chilled, really. Open chat, honest conversations, open conversations. With some depth here and there, but it's an open chat. Sundays, it's going to be more reflective. So, yeah. Anyway. So I'm saying there's a creepy porter at work that calls me sweetheart. I think he refuses to read my face when he says it. I'm at a point where I don't respond at all now. Yeah. If someone's being a bit of a creepy weirdo, sometimes just ignore them. Depends how far they go with that. Huggy saying, I pissed an older man off by calling him sir. Can't win. What? You can't win with some people, though. Sir, how... I don't know. Sir is respectful, isn't it, hug giver? Depends on the perception, doesn't it? Some people are not happy with anything, though. Peter is saying, do you think that King Charles is fit to be king? I'm not really into the royals either. I really don't like them, if I'm honest. Don't hate them, but their ancestors were just ruthless bullies that acquired power on the back of other people. They're just parasites in a way. So, do I think they deserve it? I'd say definitely not. Senna saying, hug giver, we sometimes call our patients sir. They usually don't mind. No, most people wouldn't. Senna saying, Peter, swollen sausage fingers, Charles, he most definitely isn't fit. No. What's I going to say then? Let me keep reading. Sander, wow, how creepy, don't mind him. Shelley, serious level creep. All right, the guy that... Yeah, I know what you mean, Sander. I know what you mean. The porter guy. Yeah. Running about something else here. As DT said, Brad is trying very nice not to laugh, methinks. Yeah. I'm composing myself, lad. Composing myself the best I can. King William. Oh, yeah, it'd be fucking majestic as fuck, Peter. I can't wait. It's going to make a big difference to my life. I'm going to get all the plates and the cups and everything. Get the whole collection, Peter, of King William when he comes into power. Oh, what a glorious day that'll be. I suppose the only good thing that would come out of that is they give the nation a day off, don't they, to try and sell it. They create a bank holiday when a king or queen is anointed in England. And I suppose they give everyone a day off to try and, I suppose, in a way, it's kind of sell it to the public. Anyway, I don't hate them personally, but I just think it's a lot of shit. There we go. Why do people call other sweetheart? It's more normal to just aggressively bark. Well, Aaron, yeah, try it. Embrace your inner Rottweiler, mate. People really don't know how to communicate. All right. Betsy, hi Betsy, welcome back. How is it going? Hogberg, hi Hogberg. My name's Brad, nice to meet you. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. Bob the Booth in Restore Britain. Yeah, I forgot Restore. That's another one, isn't it? So I think it's going to be one of them next time. Is it going to be better? Hopefully. Hopefully. But that's hope. Doesn't mean it's going to be. I think tougher times are coming. I know it sounds a bit harsh, but I think they are. Got to be strong, got to be stoic. You've got to grow through the suffering. You've got to make the best of it. I hope I'm wrong, but I think tough times are coming, by the way. Anyway, Hogberg says hi. Hi, Hogberg again. Tara saying there should be no discrimination based upon race, religion, gender, age, sexual orientation when the case is helping people who are in need mentally or physically. I agree, man, Tanner. There should be no discrimination based on anything. No. I completely agree. Very open-minded of you to say and share, by the way. I agree, Tanner. Thank you. So I say, Shelley, nobody with a brain cell isn't. Hope Clark, hello. Hi, Hope Clark. How are you doing? NVM, what does that mean? Forgive my ignorance there. Tanner's agreeing with Tanner. I do too. Yeah. Respect to all, really. Respect to all that are just decent people. Yeah, absolutely. Huggy saying, hi, Sander. I called his name to come into treatment room, then said, good evening, sir, come through. He bit my head off, shouting, don't call me. Oh, he sounds like a prick. Sounds like a prick, hug giver. It's brutal. He must have been triggered. Must have been. Sometimes anger is depression's bodyguard. I'll say it again. Sometimes anger is depression's bodyguard. I'm not saying it with that individual, but sometimes that's the case. It's a fear response, isn't it? Scared, angry, and then it translates into verbal aggression towards someone, calling them sir. It's a very troubled individual by the sounds of it. Hug giver. Hug giver saying Sander Mustang. It might have occurred no matter what you said. Depends. Betsy saying, hello, I am back. How are you right now? And I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good. Busy week. Doing my best. So, yeah. Aaron saying, hug giver, it's risky to assume people's gender. Well, it is in today's world, especially in the NHS. Really is. Pual, are you from Smallville? Yes, I am from Smallville. It means never mind. Ah, right, Betsy, thank you. Hug giver saying, Aaron, an 82-year-old dressed in male clothing called George. I think it's safe to assume he's okay to me being identified as male, especially as he's in the A&E for a male problem. Yeah. Good assessment there, hug giver. Well done. I'm joking. Sir is meant to be a respectful word, hug giver. Yeah, it is. Him not accepting that and getting angry says a lot about him. Yeah, it does. Betsy saying no problem. I've got there. Peel, HC, not small, Bill. Big Hill. I don't know what you mean, Shelley. No idea. No idea where we're going with that. Timmy says hi. Timmy's just clambering down the side of the box. Michael, I can get the turtle happy friend for you. Okay. What friend? Slow poke, Brad. All right. What's slow poke? I'm being thick now, DT. I'm being a thick cunt. Oh, I said the C word. I'm referring to myself here. It's all good. He just needs a pal. Yes. Any suggestions, Michael? Any suggestions? He's all ears. Well, he's not really got ears, but he's all ears. Yeah, there we go. Hug giver, the porter who calls women sweetheart is out of line and quite personal for some who he knows superficially. Yeah, he's never really had a deep conversation with them. Plus, he has a reputation from another hospital he's worked in. Yeah. And he also looks creepy and acts creepy. Yeah. That person, Sander, because me and Sander work at the same hospital, believe it or not. Anyway, that's another story. But what was I going to say? He doesn't speak to me. He doesn't fucking speak to me. He used to say hello to me, and he stopped. He stopped speaking to me, that person, because he knows I give off that vibe of fucking don't speak to me vibe. He doesn't go nowhere near me. He doesn't go fucking nowhere near me. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Sounds a bit harsh from me, but anyway, that's how it goes. Timmy has a pal. Brad is his pal. Yes, I am. I am his pal. Always, always. In all my years working in A&E, I've never met anyone over 35 who wants to be addressed as they, them. Have you come across, have you come across people that are, I've come across a few people that are biologically born as male but refer to them as her. Have you come across any people like that yet? I'm sure you have. I'm assuming you have. I have. A few. But the they, them thing, though, it's confusing. He needs reporting, Huggy was saying. Could be. Could be. Could be. I don't know if it's just that I don't know if it's full on though, if you know what I mean. I don't know. You should occasionally praise the turtle and make it feel happy. I'll keep trying to cheer him up. Someone at work said to a colleague of mine that it was built like a glue stick. Built like a glue stick. I've never heard of that one. Or DT's going with just needs knocking the fuck out. Which he could. Overhand right there. Just the overhand right. Overhand right. I'll do the job. Well, give us a. I was going to ask if you and Sander work at the same hospital. Yeah, we do. We work at the same department. Sander works in anaesthetics. I work in scrub. But we don't cross paths that often. We don't cross paths. There's like 13 theatres there. And once you're working in a theatre, you're just with that team all the time and scrub and anaesthetics. Or every now and again, I work in the same theatre as her, but most of the time I don't. We keep it professional. A lot of people that don't know us wouldn't realise we're together. We've been together for 10 years. They wouldn't know. We keep it very professional, which is the best way to do it. We don't. What's it called? We're mature about it. Let's say that. Make it work. Wild idea. People at work use names instead of pet names. What do you mean by that, Sander? I don't understand any of that. I never came across that, Shelley's saying. If you were a movie character, what would you be? Good question. What would you be, Vince Vallen? I'm not sure. You've seen a lot of patients like that, yeah. Especially now. God, I think I've told you this, Huggy. I've got a story. I don't know if you've heard it. Sorry if you've heard the story. Anyway, I was working in another hospital. It was a Saturday. It was plastic trauma. And we had a patient that was a her. Okay? Referred to as a her. On the paper, on the listing letter, fucking hell, the theatre list, let's call it, they refer to as a her. And then, but the obviously They weren't, though. They had the top half done, but the bottom half was still male genitalia. But they were referred to as her, addressed to as a her, respected in that way, in a professional manner, let's call it that, to be politically correct. Anyway, long story short, crazy story. This person had got a syringe with feces in it, shit in it, and injected it into the stomach. So this person's obviously self-harming on steroids. Crazy. They were also trying to develop ricin. I think it's ricin, which is a Russian poison, which is absolutely fucking mental. Obviously, but anyway, long story short, the plastic surgeons just basically the stomach. Imagine your stomach might have a bit of fat there, a bit of muscle, whatever. It had all eroded in a necrotic, and they were just. I don't know if it's necrotic. I tell a lie, but it was all infected. Of course, you're not meant to inject poo into your stomach. Of course, I thought, wow, what a crazy story. Anyway, they washed it out, cleaned it out, put the dressings on, cleaned it up the best they could. All good and well. But however, I thought to myself, you're trying to change the outside, but the inside's not fixed. So you're thinking, if I become the opposite sex, or I change the outside, then my life's going to be perfect and great. And it's not always the case. The answers are inside, aren't they, of course? And I felt really sorry for the person. They must have been suffering to do that. But anyway, there's my little story. In relation to that, Shelley's saying, Hug Giver, you're right, he does need reporting. Hug Giver, if he doesn't stop, he will get reported by myself probably. No worries. Depends. Leave that with you. Anyway, I've got no patience. No DT. Sander, if he carries on reporting me the weirdo, if it depends on what, I don't know. If it's overcrossing your boundaries, then you need to address it. I don't know if it goes beyond that, if you know what I mean. It'll just be passing hello and that's it. Matt saying no one cares, Baldy. Matt, why does no one care? Well, you don't have to care. That's okay. You can't expect everyone to care either. Because the reality is, Matt, on the list of no one cares, the reality of life is a lot of people aren't going to fucking care. And that sounds really harsh, doesn't it? You might have a few loved ones that do. But the reality is in life, most people aren't going to fucking care, man. Because they're too busy doing what they're doing. And that's it. In a way, a lot of people aren't going to give a fucking shit. There's some truth in that. And that can feel really harsh and really, really scary. But it can also be liberating. It takes pressure off. Like, no one gives a shit. I'm good. I'm good. That's going to do me. It's all good. Anyway, I'm just putting a positive spin on that, Matt. Instead of saying Shelley, interestingly enough, he never says it if he sees me with Brad, coward. He don't say shit to me either. He don't say shit. Anyway, if you want me to deal with it, I'll deal with it, by the way, Sander. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. If you want me to deal with it, I can deal with it. Tyler Durden, I hope. Tyler Durden was Vinter Valen. I've not answered your question. Tyler Durden off Fight Club. Yes. Is that anything wrong? Do we care? He's a coward, right? I remember saying, I love pet names at work like because it let things slide, or Kit Kat, because they're always in a break. That's funny. That's funny. Anyway. I'll give a saying, I bet that stunk. Yeah. Injecting the... Oh, my God. This person was severely self-harming, basically. Very unhappy person, let's call it that. I don't know this individual personally, of course. Never really spoke to that person individually either, but I thought it's sad. Some of us prefer a professional workplace, not playground jokes. Hug Giver saying Aaron Wheelbarrow only works when pushed. Deck chair folds under pressure. Slopey shoulder always passes it on to someone else. I'm going with the names there. Going quiet for a moment, of course. Oh, it's gone off the screen. One moment. Let's put that on. I'm just trying to think. So I'm saying, Shelley, not completely horrible. I can't say that word, but it pisses me off. If it wasn't a workplace, I'd definitely tell them to fuck off. It's not impossible to find. Oh God. So I'm saying like and subscribe, everyone. Thanks, Sander. I'm just going to share that. Thanks for anyone that's liked and subscribed. Sorry, I've gone quiet for a moment. Aaron, this could be the next topic. Shit. What? G-spot impossible to find. Oh, God. Oh, dear. I'd be getting banned to fuck. I'd be getting undrawn and quartered. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be able to hold back, though. Shall I say, hi, undercover. How's it going? How you doing? I'll go for a little while longer. Also, I could go live more. But I can do 3 a week, sustainably, I'd say. Scrambled or poached. They're both really good, but poached. Basically, I hate professional workplaces because because make it their identity. It's like chill out barbecue. Oh, you bet a good one there, Aaron. You bet a really good one. You're not your job. You're not your fucking job. You could be good at it. People take it home and it becomes like it gets, what's it called? People become Billy Big Bollocks. It goes to the head. It goes to the head, doesn't it? And become some of these people become dictators, basically, and assholes. I suppose it's good to be confident about what you do and enjoy what you do and be passionate about what you do. I think that's a different matter. That's a positive way of dealing with that. And if you're helping others, I think it's really good. And I think if you're positive about it, that's a different matter. But sometimes you're not your job. There's more to you than that. You're not your car. So people see the car as an extension of themselves. I remember seeing a video ages ago. It was on YouTube or whatever, a short, and it showed like Brad Pitt getting out of a Audi, and he looked like a model. He looked really good. And then he said, the reality is, this is what people think they look like. And then it just shows forgive the pun, some fat, bald guy looking like shit, getting out the Audi, looking crap. And that's reality. So you can believe what you want. You're not your car, you're not your job. There's more to you than those things. Yes. It's deeper than that. But anyway. But if professionalism bothers you, that says more about you than me. It's good to be professional, of course, and respectful, of course. Absolutely. Do your job properly. Absolutely. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. I get it. I get it. Be responsible. Be compassionate and all those things. And yeah, getting basic respects. Yeah, I get it. Sander. Yes. And that's a different matter, though, isn't it? It's a different matter. However, there's some people that goes to heads like gods. Their egos kick in. Hug giver, yes. Consultants who think they're gods. I've met them. I've worked with them. I've worked with some of them. They're fucking some of them are assholes, absolute assholes. Some of them are nice, some of them are brilliant. You're falling asleep, DT. Have a good night's sleep, man. Thanks for your support again. Thanks for being on here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all anyway, of course. Thank you. Have a good night's sleep, man. I'm not going to be far behind, if I'm honest. So have a good night's sleep. And seize the day. Tomorrow it's meant to be nice weather, so let's make the best of it. I care about competency rather than corporate non-player characters, Aaron. Yeah. Competency, yeah. Being good at what you do, being a decent person. I agree. Non-play characters, guardians of the system sometimes, people that love to enforce the rules and they use the rules to enhance their ego. So they're not enforcing the rules to be a good person, or they're just doing it because it makes them feel good. And that's a different fucking conversation altogether, isn't it? Anyway. Shelley saying good night. God bless to DT, to the rest of the talk. Take care of yourself. Good night, all indeed. Good night, DT. Enjoy your sleep, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, of course. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought a little bit. I'm going to go for a few more minutes. I'm doing the best I can. So I am going to be live on Sunday. It's probably going to be 3 p.m.-ish. Sorry, it's a bit off. I usually do 10 a.m. Sunday, but I'm going to the Prodigy concert tomorrow. I'm going to be driving. I'm going to be driving, what's it called, for a long time. I won't be back until the morning. So I'm going to be really tired on Sunday. But I'm going to be talking about doing your best even when you're tired on Sunday. And then on Monday, what am I talking about then? Something else. I've got a live on Monday night. I'll have to think about that. Sorry. There we go. Abule says, Jesus loves you. Thank you. Got to go, Brad. Got to go, but you can have this Brad ET because they always want to go home. They always want to go home. Yeah. Good night, Aaron. Respect at work doesn't make someone an NPC, non-play character. I'll be going myself night. Good night, Brad. Enjoy. They always want to go. Sorry. Enjoy your concert. Thanks, Shelley. Sorry, I'm getting tired. I think I need to call it a day too. I think I'm running out of steam. Thanks to anyone that's watched. I'll be live on Sunday 3 p.m. I'll also be live on Monday 8 p.m. and Friday. So live on the Sunday, live on the Monday, live on the Friday. If you do subscribe to my channel, you can click on the notification. If you like honest chats, if you like deeper thinking, open-minded fucking chats that can help you grow, help you work on yourself, and help make sense of all the shit that goes on in the world sometimes, then just please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not getting the words out. Time for me to go. Good night to everyone. Thanks, Hug Giver. Thanks, Sander. Thanks, Depression Talks. Thank you, Shelley, of course. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, everyone that's been here. Thank you, Tanner. If I forgot your name, I'm really sorry. If I forgot anyone else's name, I'm really, really sorry. But thank you for all being here. Perry, hi. My name's Brad. I'm going though. I'm sorry. Thank you. Look after each other. Don't take any shit. Don't give up. Everything's going to be okay. Sorry, Hug Giver, sending healing and healing to your daughter and taking away the pain for your mum. Okay, and pain for you as well. Hope you're okay. I hope that. Sorry, just sending you healing and love. Anyway, thank you for your time. I'll shut the fuck up now. Good night and goodbye.